So yesterday we got the news that a human rights attorney in Iran has been sentenced to 33 years in prison and 148 lashes. What is the crime of this human rights attorney? She has defended the rights of women not to wear headscarves. She has worked against the execution of minors in Iran and defended abused children. Ms. Sudutay, of course, is in deep trouble in Iran, and there's been an outcry around the world. Well, this is a good example of why God and government should not mix, and why the Freedom from Religion Foundation does what it does. And when I read this story yesterday, I flashed back to a bumper sticker, one of FFRF's first bumper stickers that we produced in 1979 at the time of the Iranian Revolution and the takeover of the country for theocracy. And it said, "Iran, one nation under God." And it was intended to be ironic, and it was intended to remind the Americans in this country who oppose separation of church and state why we need that protection. And at the time of the Iranian Revolution, the most vociferous people speaking out against it tended to be people we would regard as Christian nationalists, and they didn't get it. They were working to put God in our government, and then they were decrying God being in the government of Iran. So last year, there was some hopeful protests going on in Iran, and we were all very hopeful that it would lead to a softening of the theocratic regime. We can remember the image of the young woman putting her headscarf up. It became iconic, and it was turned into an award by One Law for All, which is a British organization run by Maryam Namazi. And there was a conference on the importance of secularism to women's rights last November in London, which I attended, and was very honored to be given one of these awards. And this is what we're fighting for, so that women can be free, so that we have human rights and civil rights. And the only way to ensure that is to have a secular government, to get Allah or God, a religion, out of government.